Hello, everyone. Happy Saturday. And this is for January 29th, 2022. I hope that you're having an amazing weekend. Today we have the Queen of Swords upright, the Five of Cups in reverse, and the Lover's card upright. Oh, okay. So having the Queen of Swords upright, right out the deck gives you the ability to make great decision making today. I know that Mercury is retrograde, so sometimes that can be a huge time of I heard disappointment. Disappointment. I was more so leaning towards miscommunication. But when the Queen of Swords is upright, you know what to say and how to say it. It's just like when you're listening to a song and then they have that one line in the song that just really, really hits home for you, and you're like, oh my God, that's the Queen of Swords. She's the type of energy that creates music and knows how to put it together just right. Hey, Picky. So I love, love, love the Queen of Swords. Now, keep in mind, she is very sharp. She's very witty. Oh my gosh, it was Hey T. One of my friends, I was talking to her the other day, and she was like, gosh, I can't even say what the example was, but I know we've all had a time or a situation to where we're talking to a friend and then the way they respond is in a way that you don't expect. And it's like really charming and witty and like kind of bitchy. And you just like, oh my God, that was a good comeback. That's the Queen of Swords. You know, she's always two steps ahead of you. And you don't want to get into an argument with her. You don't really want to get into a debate. Most times she is, more skilled and or not even skilled, more knowledgeable or intelligent about certain situations. It doesn't mean that she's always right, but she likes to do her due diligence and just double check things before she even opens up her mouth to act like she knows what she's talking about, which I think is amazing. So we have the ability to think before we speak. We have the ability to start to clear some of this fog of Mercury retrograde that will be ending. Does it end today? No, I think it ends in February. One of the planets go direct. I think it's Venus, which I wouldn't be surprised because the Lover's card is here too. But yeah, I love it. Great communication, very strong, positive Gemini energy of being very idealistic, being very intelligent, knowing a lot of different topics, and it comes in handy for whatever reason today. So I love this. Now, the next card we have is the Venus ended on the 29th, Mercury on the 3rd. Thank you, T. I appreciate that. So, yes, Venus goes direct today. And so that is probably why we have the Lover's card up right. Now, keep in mind, we won't be out of full shadow period until March 1st, if I'm not mistaken. So just still kind of take it easy on just, oh my God, you're the love of my life. Let's get in a relationship right now. But actually, today is not a horrible day when it comes to realizing who your soulmate is, realizing who you love, realizing that, real relationships that last the test of time comes with ups and downs. But they find a way to always connect and pull each other from the sorrow or the sadness of the world, whether this love relationship is with a friend or a actual romantic partner. Um, but this is pretty decent. I think Saturday is actually probably the best day we've had this week, believe it or not. Now, of course, we know that with the good comes the bad, but this day comes with like 80% good. So if you decide to dabble in those, 20% waters, that's on you. And I guess on me too if I decide to, right? But the Five of Cups in reverse is the only way that you could kind of go wrong. But even this card is amazing in reverse. It pulls you out of a depressing cycle. It pulls you out of this woe is me, life is hard, nobody loves me. Whenever I needed people emotionally, they weren't there. And so the Five of Cups helps you see the glass half full and says, people will disappoint. That's the Queen of Swords, but it doesn't mean that just because they disappoint, I have to take it so personal to where I have a meltdown, or I have to take it so personal to where I can't function. And so with this Five of Cups in reverse, don't allow your depression or your inability to see the learning lesson or the positivity within a situation to block you from this really amazing, blessed day. And I'm feeling that we're all kind of seeing God working for us and not against us. I'm getting that strong. Like, I think there's something, even if it does come with disappointment, that really makes you say what needs to be said. This is a great day to speak, right? Communicate, possibly, dare I say, sign contracts. I would not until March, personally, but maybe you get that aha moment. This is amazing. Don't find yourself being lonely. Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini are the socialites. So find yourself being social, expressive, hanging out with people. At least one person who you find as a soulmate or a lover, could be a child. But I think this is more mature. I think this is an older friend, a colleague, or a lover or romantic partner. Great, amazing day. And yeah, that's what I really feel. So we haven't had a day like this in a while. So let's pay attention to what happens. If a catastrophe happens, you better know a blessing is coming right before it, or right after it, I should say. It would be like a dark night of the soul. Bam, blessing comes in. So have an amazing one. And as always, I will talk to you tomorrow.